Oh, there were two places to go in this town for a kid to light up their eyes. One was the Wetmore swimming pool, the other was the Fox Theater.
So we used to look forward on Saturday when the children were allowed to go, and then they started the Mickey Mouse.
We had such a great time at the Mickey Mouse Club.
Every Saturday.
2 or 3 movies that played one after another.
You paid your money, and this place was packed with kids. We were sitting on the floor area, and we're in the seats. And I mean, this place was packed with kids.
When I was about 12, my parents belonged to the Elks Club, and they sponsored Troop Number 1 Boy Scouts. So one day I thought, well, why don't I go down and talk to these people and see if they'd like our troop to go down and take care of the lines and keep the kids in line and like crowd control. And the manager said, boy, he said, you know, that'd be a good idea. That is a problem here. So I said, okay, I'll send down our top guy in our troop. And he said, no, he said, you're the one that came down. You're the one that set this up. He said, you will take control of it. You will run it. So I did this for, a little over a year, maybe a year and a half. And one of my buddies there, kind of a smart aleck, got in trouble, and the scoutmaster said, I'm going to kick him out of the troop. And I said, well, if you do that, I quit. Well, he kicked him out, and I quit. So that was into my crowd control at the Fox Theater.
Well, sometimes if there were needs in the community, they would ask us to bring canned food, a can of food. Sometimes it would be a very small amount of money, or at Christmas time a toy that we might want to give to a child that didn't have toys at Christmas time. And this was just kind of informally done, as I recall. Mm-hmm. Nothing very well planned, but just something that we could enter into.
They had various contests on the stage for the kids. I remember I won a bow and arrow, and Roy Drackman presented it to me. It was quite a thing.
Well, going to the Fox Theater on the Saturday mornings was one of the things I looked forward to so much. And of course, on each Saturday, for whatever length of time that they conducted this program, they selected a Minnie Mouse, those girls that had the birthday during that week. And so, being that my birthday was coming up, I planned to enter the quote contest. After everyone got on the stage, then the whoever was conducting the event put their hands over your head, and then the audience had to select by the applause. So whoever had the most applause, then they won.
Well, we would have in addition to the cartoons and the serials and the cowboy pictures, we would have a stage performance generally.
Right.
And that would consist of very intellectual pursuits such as bobbing for apples and talent contests. I remember one time I developed or was able to get about 3 or 4 kids. One was a tap dancer, one was a singer of Spanish songs, and I recited an original poem about George Washington, since it was George Washington's birthday.
And we would perform any place we could. And one of them was the Fox Theater, who loved to have kids perform there. Because the Fox Theater was so important, and because all of our friends went, that was the place to go. Then it made you feel really like somebody, even though you were a kid. very important to do that, especially at the